Jason Rzucidlo reporting outside the Breslin Center at Michigan State University, and stay tuned for highlights from the Fall 2010 Commencement Ceremony.
Ceremony, a time to recognize our graduating seniors who create the legacy that defines the 21st century. During your time here at Michigan State, you have boldly recast the land-grant mission to meet new challenges and opportunities and to innovate our future. Our plans and actions stem from our core interwoven values of quality, inclusion, and connectivity. We, along with our graduates, continue to advance knowledge and transform lives at home, across the nation, and around the world. We are pleased that so many of you have joined us today. Graduation is truly an exciting and important occasion for our graduates, families, and friends, and for Michigan State University. We celebrate the special unity and diversity of the MSU Spartan family, represented by the flags of the native lands of our MSU students, by the banners that herald each undergraduate college. We asked our guests to join students and faculty in singing one stanza of the Star Spangled Banner on page 13 of the program, accompanied by MSU Jazz Orchestra I under the direction of Professor Rodney Whitaker. The singing will be led by Tamara C, a master's degree student in jazz studies. Upon the conclusion of the singing, please remain standing for a moment of silence. Vice President of Research and Graduate Study, will present the candidates for honorary degree.
Maestro Slatkin, will you please come forward? President Simon, I have the honor to present Maestro Leonard Slatkin for the awarding of the honorary degree, Doctor of Fine Arts.
You are an internationally recognized conductor and music director for the Detroit Symphony Orchestra and recognized for exceptional musical interpretations and successful recordings. You have brought a new vitality to the Detroit Symphony since your appointment in 2008. Your inclusive and innovative programming encompasses traditional music, American and world music, new music, and jazz-inspired works. Highly respected for your interpretations of the standard orchestral repertoire, you have developed a recognized specialty with contemporary music, especially works by American composers. Before coming to Detroit, you served as music director of the National Symphony Orchestra and have been guest conductor of the world's leading orchestras. You have been nominated for many Grammy Awards and received 7. You are a compelling spokesperson for the importance of arts and humanities in education at all levels. As founder director of the National Conducting Institute, you provided advanced development for promising conductors. You invited conducting students at Michigan State to attend Detroit Symphony rehearsals. You and Symphony members are partners in providing music instruction at the MSU's Detroit facility. The musical and educational outreach programs you are developing reach people of all ages and levels of musical interest. You made it possible for the MSU Chorale and the MSU Children's Choir to perform with the Detroit Symphony. And you collaborate with MSU musicians through the Symphony's Jazz program, inviting MSU faculty and students to serve as mentors to the Symphony's educational arm, the Detroit Civic Jazz Orchestra. For your commitment to the arts and your success in bringing music to the lives of all, I am pleased to award you the honorary degree Doctor of Fine Arts from Michigan State University.
President Simon, faculty, guests, graduating class, I'm deeply touched and honored to receive this degree from all of you today. Looking out, I'm reminded of when I graduated from the Juilliard School of Music. I got my bachelor's degree, was all set to move on to the master's program, and then I was offered a job. It's a little different in the music world than for most. Our path is not so clear. Sometimes it can take 15, 20 years before we achieve our very first goal. If I had to offer one piece of advice for the musicians that are here, if that job comes soon, take it. Those of us who are performers don't rely so much on a piece of paper as we do our own abilities. Pieces of paper tell us what we've accomplished in our academic lives, but it's hard to say what it does in our creative life. Those of you who choose the most noble of all musical professions, that of teaching, have the most admiration from all of us who are performers. You're those who inspire the next generations. And for those of you who are not musicians, I hope you've made music a part of your life. There's no greater particular spirit and feeling that comes from recreating ideas passed along from generation to generation. Music serves all of us, no matter what form it comes. I would close simply by reminding all of you of what the great Duke Ellington said. When he was asked if he had to define good music, he said it's very simple. There are only 2 kinds of music. There is good music, and then there's the other stuff. All of you know what the other stuff is. Try to determine for yourselves what's good. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm deeply touched and humbled.